Dad, I found something.
Oh, what is it? Wait, a girl? You can't just bring her home like a cat. Whose child is that?
She said her lucky charm broke. I'm gonna use the soldering iron.
Answer my question, please.
When I was playing in the neighborhood, I found a crying girl. She had dropped and broken something important to her. There are a lot of dangerous machines, so stay close to me. She nodded. I popped in the stained glass and soldered it in place. This is the factory my father runs. As his son, I came in here often.
Wow! It's fixed! Like magic!
You're gonna give it to your sick mom, right? I fixed it, so don't cry anymore. You don't have to pay me now. When you get a job.
Hey, Ishin, you little...
Promise! Thank you so much, Ishin!
She smiled. Her name was Fran. When her parents separated, she moved into the area. After that, my dad and I took her back home. We reunited the next week in elementary school. I learned that she was a year older than me. We played with each other a lot. 2.5 years later, her mother was hospitalized, so she was going to live with her grandparents.
Thank you for everything. I won't forget you.
Yeah, me too. That's how my bittersweet first love story came to an end. 13 years later, Ishin Kageyama took over the factory when my dad got sick. I was 26 and married. My wife, Yotako, worked in the office to support me. However...
I can't be with you anymore. Let's get divorced.
Huh?
I thought you'd have money when you became the company head, but I can't even travel abroad. I always have to do office work. I want to be a housewife.
We haven't gone abroad, but we've been going on trips in the country. I haven't heard you mention the housewife thing.
I didn't mean it when I said I'd help. You should know that. I don't want to be poor anymore. Kenki-kun's also a company president, and his company is bigger. He'll make me happy.
She cried into the man next to her. It was my best friend Kenki Anadori. He had just come in. She said she wants to be with me. I'm also tired of caring and supporting you. Anadori, were you cheating on me? You didn't notice? I've always hated you. We've known each other since high school, but I guess I was the only one that saw him as a close friend. I feel bad about making Yotako unhappy, but that doesn't excuse cheating. I'll be asking for compensation. Thank you for everything.
Thank you? Even though you're asking for money?
We just have to pay compensation, right? Poor people are so pitiful. The two of them had suddenly asked to speak with me. I had wondered what it was about. Trust can be broken in an instant. Well, I guess there wasn't any to begin with. I knew it, but it still sucks. I was notified that a major client of ours wanted to end their contract. It was Anadori's company. A few years ago, he had taken over the company from his parents. It seems too personal, but I figured this would happen. I was a subcontractor of his company. He cut me out of his life, and then cut off the contract too. I had met Yotako through another client's recommendation, so that was awkward as well. They paid me compensation in full, but does that mean they should be forgiven? Now that I think about it, Anadori and I were opposites. Anadori was introverted and cowardly. He stood out in class. I had noticed that and spoken to him. I became the only person he talked to. Before I realized it, we were always together. I talked to that hard-headed PE teacher. Just muscling through the pain is so old-fashioned. Thanks, I've got nothing on you. You're so reliable. If you want to thank me, show me your history homework. It's my worst subject. Fine, I guess you always take care of me. That's saying too much. You think that now, but we might switch places as adults. Your family's company's bigger than mine. You're an only child, right? If you take over, give me a lot of jobs. Yeah, sure. Promise. I felt something in his expression then. Now that I think about it, he must have felt some type of way. Our sales have gone down, but I can't upset the employees. I have to find new clients. My company deals mainly with aluminum. We're especially good at spatula squeezing. In spatula squeezing, you shape a metal with a spatula as it rotates. It doesn't require a mold, so you can produce smaller batches and make different shapes. What? Okay, thank you.
No good again?
Yeah, they said they found somewhere cheaper. Anadori's company.
I heard recently that company president has been spreading bad rumors about us. Jeez. I can't. I'm gonna make a bunch of dolls with his name carved in and curse them all.
Nice! Let's make a huge campfire and burn them all, like that festival in India.
Fire! Fire!
Stop! Don't do anything weird! I have to do something before my workers go crazy. I was struggling, but Anadori was looking strained as well. Damn it! I thought I could work with this big company. They didn't even hear us out.
Kengi-kun, are you okay?
Shut up! Don't talk if you're useless. They were officially married, but it wasn't looking good. I'm nervous. A month later, I learned that a branch of a large manufacturer had come in near us. I was here to meet with them. I heard that they were planning a product that would combine furniture with aluminum.
Is it you, Ishin?
Have we met before? A beautiful woman suddenly spoke to me. She knew my name, and I tilted my head.
It's been 13 years, I guess. Does this help?
She took out a stained glass charm from her breast pocket. Oh, Fran?
Correct.
The sales rep, Mitsui-san, I had been in contact with, was none other than the Fran from my past. After she moved, her parents divorced and her last name changed. Mitsui-san, I didn't think I would see you again. How's your mom?
Call me Fran. My mom passed away 8 years ago, but she lived 4 years longer than her prognosis.
Her father had divorced her as soon as he found out her prognosis. Later, he fell for a marriage fraud scam and lost all his money and faith.
I've been wanting to work with your company.
She worked for Love Teak Co. They dealt mainly in furniture. Recently, more simple and functional products have been popular.
We're looking into lighting fixtures that are simple but beautiful. We decided to look for a company that processes aluminum without using molds.
I see. We've made lampshades before. I think we can do what you're looking for.
Right? I knew it. There aren't many places that can work with us.
I heard that Anadori's factory got the newest squeezing machines. I wonder how that's going. I randomly thought of my ex-friend, but decided to not dwell. Got it. I understand. Please let us do it.
Yay! Thank you!
After a contract with Fran's company started, things started moving in a positive direction. Other companies started coming to us. Our factory was busy. I had to let out shouts of joy. However, spatula squeezing was a specialized skill, so we couldn't just get more people. My next task is training others. My dad heard the news and suddenly got better. He came back to work. He's been on bed rest this whole time.
It's a good thing.
My dad was sad when he learned about my divorce. Maybe it's a good thing that he can work again. Hey, you created this huge opportunity for us. How can we repay you?
Ishin, I was just doing my job as an employee.
Fran's finger stroked her lucky charm. I couldn't help staring.
Also, I wanted to repay you for the past. Of course I put my faith in your company's skills.
Repay me? I didn't do anything.
It was important to me, so I'll say it again. Thank you for that. Oh, but if you're worried, I want you to take me out on a date.
Oh, think about it. It's been 13 years since we met. We've been meeting up a lot more and getting closer. It wasn't long until we started going out. Meanwhile, the Anadoris. They're cutting the contract?
They said the quality's gone down, that the previous CEO was better.
Shut up! Dad is old, and the other workers are old too, so we switched to the press. It costs a lot to get the new machines. Make yourself more useful.
Don't get mad at me. I thought I could be a housewife, but I'm in the office again. This sucks.
Anadori had relied a lot on my company, so he was the one suffering now. I'm sorry, I know you're busy. My friend's hosting, and he kept telling me to bring my girlfriend.
He's been worried since he learned about your divorce, right? He cares about you.
Feels weird hearing that from my girlfriend. It was my high school reunion. We were headed toward an izakaya. It was more of a gathering of friends than a reunion. I haven't been able to go since my dad was sick, and our sales were a mess. It's been a while. Talking with my friends for the first time in a while was fun. Fran fit right in.
Did you hear about Anadori? His company's a mess.
Yeah, just some rumors.
Anadori-kun's been dependent on you for a long time. I thought he learned to talk to people towards the end of high school, but now he's kinda mean.
I made it. Right as the reunion was coming to a close, Anadori came in as if to ruin the mood. It's been 6 months since Anadori backstabbed me, and he had gotten pretty gaunt since then.
Huh? You said you weren't coming.
Oh good, you're here. You started a company recently, and it's going well, right? Work with my company. I just lost another client, so this is all I have.
Huh? What all of a sudden? You rejected me before.
You work for a big company, right? And do you have any leads?
Whoa, what all of a sudden? It's scary.
Anadori came in and immediately started begging. We were in shock. Stop it, Anadori! Did you come just to make us feel bad? I didn't know if he noticed or not, but he glared at me resentfully. No one wants to work with your company. Shut up! What do you know? I've heard rumors about your company. My guess is that you brought in a bunch of new machines and haven't been able to use them properly, so your quality dropped. You have a lot of freedom with press machines. You can make complex shapes, but there's a lot of pressure on the metals, so it's easy to get wrinkles and deformations. Adjusting the settings is difficult. You wanted to resolve being short-staffed, but you panicked and didn't prepare properly, right? You relied on us for complex processes, so you wanted to make up for it, but it's not easy. What? You just want to brag that you're better? I sighed. I was exasperated by his childish words. Our companies supported each other by taking advantage of our strengths. Your company specialized in processes involving moles. You passed us to more specialized processes. There's no better. Actually, you were the one that looked down on us for being your subsidiary. Since you're here, I'll ask, why do you hate me? I asked him what had been on my mind. I really thought we were friends. Because you were in my business even though I never asked for it.
What? Wait, it's the opposite.
Anadori hesitated, so my friend answered for him.
Anadori, aren't you the same as a child that's rebelling even though he can't leave the nest? In high school, you would wander around suspiciously when Kageyama wasn't there.
Yeah? You got upset when I told you not to rely on Kageyama too much, but you showed no signs of changing. You probably hated yourself for not being able to do anything without Kageyama-kun.
But it's just the truth that he helped you. You bit the hand that fed you.
My friends nodded in agreement, so this is how they felt about Anadori.
I see. So you felt high and mighty because you were the parent company? You took his wife, cut the contract, and was like, you need me? How lame.
Anadori's face got redder and redder. She must have hit the nail on the head. It was embarrassing. It's true that I trusted you completely when it came to work, so I suffered when you cut me off. I learned my lesson. I think you're right about me getting up in your business in high school. I didn't know what you were thinking. I'm sorry I didn't realize. Kageyama. That's why, no matter what you thought about it, I thought of you as a close friend.
You're gonna forgive him?
No way. He took my wife and cut off our contract for personal reasons. I thought of him as a friend. Now, I truly hate him from the bottom of my heart. Anadori's eyes had flashed with hope, but that went away. Did he think we'd make up or something? I never intended it. But you don't want to carry me anymore, right? We're strangers now. That won't happen, so be happy. Take care. Sorry, I'm going home.
Oh, yeah.
I left more than enough money on the table and left with Fran. Anadori stared after me, but I didn't look at him. Kageyama! Anadori chased after me. Fran gave me a look to stop me and stepped forward.
Kenki Anadori, was it? You gave Love Tech a call before. You talked to me, Mitsui.
Oh, Mitsui-san? Why are you here?
I'm his girlfriend.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, why didn't you work with us?
Ishin said it. Your quality is bad. Also, you have no morals. One of our subsidiaries had worked with you before. I heard from them that your parts were not prepared well and you would complain when they requested changes. They told me that there was nothing they could trust.
Anadori couldn't fight back. He frowned.
On the other hand, his company not only has the skills, but they care about connections. The factory had a good vibe. The company remains humble and they still have a good relationship. Anadori-san, that's the difference between you and Ishin. That's why you can never surpass him.
Anadori remembered something. Why do you hang out with me? It must be more fun with other people. Why? I like being with you too. You have all these ideas that I've never had. That's why? That's why. That's why I'm lucky you're my friend. Thank you. Damn it. Kageyama. Anadori sobbed. Fran and I left without a word. Meanwhile, Yotako was walking alone at night. She had no idea.
Kengi-kun said their high school reunion was today, so Ishin must be there. I can't with him. Ishin was nicer and honest. I can still...
Yotako saw Fran and I from behind.
Oh, Ishi! Yikes!
Fran looked at Yotako with dark eyes full of hatred. She must have realized that Yotako was my ex-wife, a sixth sense of sorts.
What was that? Is Ishin and that woman?
Yotako felt an instinctive sense of fear. All she could do was watch us walk away. Later, word spread that Anadori's company only made bad products. His company's reputation was at rock bottom. No one wanted to work with him, so everyone quit. They went bankrupt. Anadori lost everything he had gotten from his father. Why? Damn it! The machines were supposed to be new, but they were junk. He was scammed. The sellers were nowhere to be found, and that was how Anadori realized he was tricked. Yotako divorced Anadori, but it came out that she had been cheating for a while. She had to pay compensation, and the person she cheated with ran away. Her family cut her off as well.
I'm done for. I can't find a good man or a job.
How she's doing now, whether she's okay or not, I'll never know. I cut them off completely. I have zero interest in their lives and no empathy left.
The products you worked on have been selling. They like the designs.
My company has been working with Fran for a while now. Our products were getting out there, so more young people were coming to us for work. I'm truly so grateful for you.
I told you, I want to repay you. My mom was weak. When she was hospitalized, my grandparents took care of me. After my mom passed away, their dementia worsened, and they were put in a home. I was so lonely. Every time I felt hopeless, I would remember you taking my hand when I was crying.
Fran took out the charm from her pocket. The stained glass reflected the light.
I wanted to see you again, so I started the branch and came here. I worked hard, huh?
Yeah, thank you, Fran-san. I can smile now because I met you. I took her hand. She wore the ring I had given her on her ring finger. They say you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you. I think that if you betray someone's trust, you'll be the one to suffer. On the other hand, if you act with kindness, that will come back to you too. You can't survive all on your own. You're not alone in this world. That's why I always ask myself, am I taking care of the people around me?
The cause of high blood pressure is overwork. If you push yourself too hard, you risk heart disease and stroke.
Huh? I was working as a mechanic day and night, and my body finally sent out an SOS. It's not okay to continue working while taking pills or something?
No, it's already bad, so treatment is a priority.
My current job has been my dream job since I was a kid. I like making things, and I thought the bigger the thing, the cooler it was. I was reminded that if I continue like this, I'll develop arteriosclerosis in my 20s. That's bad. If I prioritize my health, the best thing to do is switch to office work. But I'll have to give up the job I love. Office work is not necessarily easy either, so I want to do my current job while I can. But that was not allowed, because life is long, and I will have to take care of my parents in the future. I guess it's time to quit, huh? Even if you love doing it, your body won't always keep up with it, huh? I gave up on my dreams, but life continued beyond that. It's been 5 years since then. At the age of 33, I, Mogami Murayama, became an ordinary office worker. Alright, this should do.
Papa, did you make my chair? Hurry, hurry!
I loved making stuff, even before I aspired to become a mechanic. Now, I use those skills as a DIY carpenter. I make furniture, toys, and other things at the behest of my daughter, Asahi.
Mom! Dad made me a chair! Look, look! As expected from him, the shape and color are perfect. It was hard to find a perfect one.
Considering how picky you are, it was faster to make it myself. My wife, Sakurako, works as an interior coordinator and has a strong passion for interior design. Well, I enjoy making things, and Asahi loves it too. So the whole family enjoys DIY at home. Ah, hey! I told you not to lift heavy things. What if you hurt your shoulder?
Oh, you're a worrier. I'll be fine as long as I don't force myself.
No, once your body is damaged, it will not heal completely, so you have to be careful. Then one day, Sakurako, who always takes Asahi to and from nursery school, had to work overtime. So I came to pick her up instead. Asahi smiled when she saw me. Thanks for waiting, Asahi. Have you been a good girl?
Oh, Dad! Hey, this is my dad. Dad made my room for me. He made my desk and chair too. Wow, that's amazing. Is he a carpenter? That's nice.
Next to her is Asahi's friend, Kaho-chan. Listening to the children's conversations, I felt happy.
What? Desk 2? No way. Maybe you don't have money to buy furniture?
Then, a flashy dressed woman laughed, making fun of me. It's just a hobby. It's got nothing to do with money.
I'm Guchiko Okitama, Kaho's mother. I mean, isn't DIY a poor man's self-satisfaction? If you want something made to order, why not ask a professional craftsman? I guess you don't have the luxury to do that.
After laughing for a while, she took Kaho-chan with her and left. How terrible.
Dad, is DIY a bad thing?
No, it's just that people have different tastes and values. After all, Kaho-chan said it was amazing, right?
Yeah, Kaho-chan said it's amazing.
I asked Sakurako later, and it seems that Okitama has always had a tendency to look down on people, and it's become a hot topic of conversation. Even though the childcare worker gave her a warning, there was no sign of improvement. I guess she's troublesome.
Papa! You came to pick me up today too? You were early.
Yeah, I was able to get off work early today. Oh, when I went to pick up Kaho the next week, I saw an unfamiliar man. Hello, I'm Shonai Okitama, Kaho's father. It seems like my wife is always causing trouble. Oh, no. I'm Mogami Murayama, Asahi's father. It's rare that you're here. Oh, I'm the same, but... Actually, when I questioned my wife about her behavior at the nursery school, she became sulky, and I had to get off work early to pick her up. It must be hard for you. It takes some time for my wife to get back in the mood, so I decided to let Kaho play until the evening and buy a bento for dinner. I'm like her servant. It's the fate of a boring office worker. The husband seems to be a very kind-hearted person. The reason why Kaho-chan is so nice is probably due to his influence.
Hey Dad, Kaho-chan is going to the park now. I want to go too.
6:30 p.m., huh? The sun is setting late now, so... As long as you're okay with it, Okitama-san. He said he would love to, so Asahi and I decided to go to the park as well. Whoa, your director suggests you to get off work early? Yes. When I asked him to let me leave on time, he said I should spend more time with my kids. I thought he's difficult to approach because he is the son of a company president, but he turned out to be a nice guy. He's a fellow gamer too. It's nice to have someone you can relate to as your boss. I bow my head all the time. As I talked with Shonai-san, we realized that we were from the same area, and we immediately hit it off. But my previous job required me to work day and night, and even during the year end, so I'm glad I changed jobs. Maybe you changed jobs when your child was born? Well, no. It all started when I got sick. I realized I shouldn't force myself. At that, Shonai-san's expression suddenly darkened. I was the same. At my previous job, I worked to the limit and ended up resigning, causing trouble to so many people. Is that so? Apparently, in his previous job, he was involved in making props for stages and events. However, the company he belonged to was so unethical. The working environment was the worst, and staying up all night was common. Then one day, Shonai-san, who was working on a stage set, fell from a 3-meter stepladder due to anemia. He happened to fall on an AD who was passing by. The AD was no longer able to continue working due to surgery and rehab. I am truly sorry. It turned out to be a pretty gloomy conversation. What should I do to change the atmosphere?
Dad, what are you doing?
Asahi's head strikes my chin. I saw a star in front of my eyes.
Let's play, Dad. You just keep talking.
I'm sorry. Mogami-san! Oh, please stay strong! Mogami-san! After that, I exchanged contact with Shonai-san, and since then, we have been in touch. Hey, Sakurako, what do you think about the person who caused you to quit your job?
What's up all of a sudden? Well, in my case, it couldn't be helped. At that time, I had a lot of things on my mind, but I was able to meet you thanks to that, so everything's okay.
We met on the matchmaking party. We learned that we had both quit our dream jobs due to unique circumstances. We hit it off and started dating right away.
Mommy! You know, Kaho-chan wants to see my room. Can I invite her?
The next day, Asahi, who was eating dinner after returning from nursery school, asked Sakurako.
Oh, I would welcome Kaho-chan, but that means I'll have to call that Mom, too.
Sakurako looks troubled. I totally understand how she feels. Then, I'm friends with Kaho-chan's dad, so I guess I'll ask him about it. Then, Sakurako vigorously nodded. Yeah, I get you. But guess what? Kaho-chan and her mother arrived an hour earlier than the scheduled time.
Why?
What happened to Shonai-san? I heard that he would be coming with Kaho-chan.
Oh, is it so strange that her mother came? I only came because Kaho said she was looking forward to it.
What a bold person. She probably took Kaho-chan away without even asking Shonai-san.
Wow! Maybe everything in this room is handmade? Yeah. My husband is mainly in charge of the furniture, and I make other stuff.
When Sakurako served tea, Okitama smelled it and said, "I don't want it," and gave her back the cup.
Oh, did you make that candle too? Are you putting withered flowers in there? That's a botanical candle, and it has dried flowers in it. It's not withered.
Fortunately, Kaho-chan was so absorbed in chatting with Asahi that she didn't notice whatever her mother was saying. Even though Okitama kept complaining, Kaho-chan and she inspected every corner of her place.
Asahi-chan's room is amazing. It looks like a princess's room. Hey, silly. Stop touching. It's handmade and probably defective. It will break easily and you will get hurt. That kind of attitude is disrespectful and not good to show the kids.
Sakurako, who couldn't bear to watch it, complained. However, Okitama shows no sign of remorse.
Oh? Did I hurt you by telling you the truth? Sorry! I'm an honest person. Well, it seems that you're having a hard time making a living, so it can't be helped. I just do my job because I love it. The same goes for DIY. I'm doing it to make my life richer. Aw, since your life is so miserable, you have to do something to make it at least a little better, huh? I feel sorry for you. Mom?
Kaho-chan finally became suspicious of her mother's attitude, and she began to look troubled. Asahi, show Kaho-chan our garden. The tulips must be blooming.
Yeah! Kaho-chan, come here! Mama, you come too!
Asahi took Kaho-chan's hand and headed outside. I sent them off and glared at Okitama. As for you, go home.
Huh? Are you just asking me to leave? Are you like insane?
How about repeating that line in front of the mirror? Also, he must be coming soon. Why do you do such selfish things? You cause trouble for Mogami-san. When Okitama came, I immediately contacted Shonai-san. He rushed over immediately. Shonai-san, who was being guided by me, turned angry as he saw his wife.
Huh! I wasn't just trying to make a new mom friend. What's wrong with that?
And how is your attitude helping you make a new friend? Mogami-san, I'm sorry. I also need to apologize to your wife.
There's no need to apologize. Isn't it disgusting that everything in this house is handmade?
But when Shonai-san looked around the room, he became surprised.
Huh? Are all these handmade?
Huh? Well, yes.
Amazing! The sanding is done beautifully, and there's no uneven color, no distortion or misalignment of parts.
Shonai-san praises us endlessly, and his wife was shocked. Ah, Shonai-san, you used to make props. You are more of an expert than us.
As expected of a former aviation mechanic, compared to inspecting an airplane, these must have been a piece of cake.
No. Please stop praising us so much. Yes, I was working as an aircraft mechanic, so I think I'm pretty good at DIY.
Huh? What? Isn't he just a poor office worker?
First of all, they live in such a great house, and the materials they've used for these items are splendid. Where are your eyes?
But I don't see any brand name products, and I thought they went over budget to buy this house too. So I guess they're having a hard time.
Huh? What the hell? You just assumed all that and made fun of them? How stupid can you get? Besides, whatever they do is their business, and you have no right to interfere. Stop messing around. Is it fun to cause trouble and harass everyone at the nursery school?
Well, I'm just being honest. Why are you suddenly so angry? You've been kind to me up until now.
I've reached my limit. Is it okay to make fun of people because you're honest? Are you serious? I've warned you so many times.
As Shonai-san keeps on reproaching her, she keeps backing away. Her face is pale.
What the heck? Your father is my dad's subordinate, right? Is it okay for you to treat me like that?
It's true that your father took care of my dad, so I ended up going through an arranged marriage with you. But I don't want Kaho to have a mother who causes trouble to others like this. So choose. Get a divorce, or quit being a housewife and work full-time. Here and now.
Shonai-san seems to be serious. His sharp gaze is colder than anything I've ever seen before.
What chaos!
Divorce is no good. I don't even want to imagine what my dad will say to me. Work, I'll work, so no divorce, please.
Well, then first of all, apologize to Mogami-san, to his wife too.
Prompted by her furious husband, she apologized to us with trembling shoulders.
I'm sorry for being rude.
Sure.
After apologizing to his wife too, go home and check out the job advertisements. Find a job prospect by the end of the day.
I get it!
The wife rushes out of my house in a panic.
Shonai-san was scary. When I used to work on sets, I was yelling all the time, so I was being careful not to do that at home. But I couldn't hold it anymore. She ended up causing you trouble. I'm really sorry.
Shonai-san is depressed. He's back to his calm self, and I felt relieved. So he was just controlling his anger, not being obedient to his wife.
Kaho-chan's mom just came to apologize to me and went home. Did something happen?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I couldn't greet you until now.
When Shonai-san saw Sakurako, he was surprised.
Are you Sakurako Nishikawa-san?
Huh? Okitama-san? I thought your wife had the same last name, but... So it was you?
They seem to know each other. That means... So, Shonai-san is the man whom you helped when you used to work at a TV station? Shonai-san then kneeled down on the spot. Sakurako and I were surprised.
I'm truly sorry about what happened then, and I don't know how to thank you for saving my life.
Oh, it's okay now. At that time I just moved reflexively.
When Sakurako was an AD, she caught a man falling from a stepladder and got a serious injury to her shoulder. After surgery, she was able to move it again, but she can't lift anything heavy now.
If you hadn't caught me, I would have died, but because of that...
It's fine. I have recovered now, and you sent me so much solace money and so many sweets. You were also a victim for being forced to overwork, so please don't apologize to me.
Sakurako offers a handkerchief to Shonai-san, who is shedding tears.
Plus, I'm happy now. I was able to meet my husband, and I was able to turn my hobby into a job. So, Okitama-san, please cherish the happiness you have now. Dad? What happened?
Kaho-chan notices her father's condition and hugs him. He also hugged Kaho-chan.
Yes, thanks to you, I can live with Kaho. I'm really thankful to you.
Sakurako smiles happily. He looked genuinely happy and had a proud smile on his face. Oh yeah, Sakurako used to work as an AD because she wanted to see people smile. Afterwards, Shonai-san's wife applied for a part-time job the same day to avoid her divorce. She had no work experience. She got scolded every day and finally learned about the hardships of working people. Shonai-san investigated his wife's behavior at the nursery school and reported it to her father. He was depressed, saying, "I thought she would change a little after she got married." His wife doesn't say anything sarcastic anymore. Sakurako didn't seem to care, as long as she feels sorry.
Dad, who are you talking to?
Oh, Kaho-chan's dad and I were talking about wanting to make some play equipment for you and Kaho-chan.
For real?
As Shonai-san realized that his wife didn't appreciate DIY, he never did it at home until now. But he became influenced by me and decided to stop holding back. Now, he wants to make stuff for his daughter. He just sent me an image of the blueprint. It looks like it's gonna be a huge project.
Oh, hey! Don't neglect your wife. Let me in too.
Sakurako takes away my phone. She looks sulky. Sorry, don't get mad. You and Asahi are the most important for me. A dream you've had for a long time. Even if you make it come true, it may end suddenly midway through. But I don't think your life will be sad just because of that. Because, you see, I have someone I love with me and I'm happy. Life still goes on. We have a surprisingly long way to go. I think it's important to enjoy the moment.
Poor thing. Both their parents got into an accident, right? Yeah, leaving two such small children behind. That's pitiful.
This is me, Hironobu Tanami's childhood. I lost my parents when I was young, and I was taken in by a relative's house along with my younger sister, Asumi, who is 3 years younger than me.
Well, let's go home, Hiro-kun, Asumi-chan.
I want that card! It's popular in class right now, and they'll make fun of me if I don't have it!
We don't have that luxury.
It's their fault! Ever since those guys came, you haven't bought me anything at all!
Hey, how dare you say that? It's no good if we don't help each other in difficult times, right?
I don't care about that! I'm having a hard time right now too! They're not bad people. Especially regarding the parents, they have shared their love with us as if we were their own. Even the son, once he got older, he understood the situation and treated us like real siblings. However, I also knew that our presence was causing trouble. So when I became a high school student, I started working part-time, and I spent my days working. The world is tough for poor people, huh? Are you gonna work hard to earn money today too? Yeah, it's fun to get a lot of experience working part-time. Once you become a university student, you'll be able to experience as many things as you want. You have to enjoy the present, you know? Oh, poor people couldn't afford that, can they? Sorry for sounding sarcastic. This unpleasant classmate is Masuo Tomiari. His parent is some company president and is extremely rich. There are a lot of cronies around him in the class, so he feels like he is a king. Ever since I turned down his invitation to play, he has been very sarcastic towards me. Unfortunately, people are not equal. The winners and losers have already been decided at birth. Wouldn't it be easier to live your life by flattering people who are on the winning side? Especially scumbags like you. I really want to see your parents' faces. Oh, I forgot. I can't do that anymore.
can I?
Hey! Not only me, but my parents were insulted, and I was about to retaliate.
Tomiari-kun, you're so immature.
What?
She's Deeds Chia, who's in the same class as me. I hear that many guys are secretly interested in this mysterious but pretty girl.
Tomiari-kun, you often say how amazing you are, but isn't it your father who is amazing? I think people like Tanabe-kun, who is working hard on his own, is the truly amazing and attractive one, you know what I mean?
And she looked up at me as she approached me, and I can't help but feel nervous. Thank you.
Hey, Tanabe-kun, won't you go out with me?
Huh? I was surprised by this sudden confession of love. My classmates were also buzzing hearing that.
No? Do you not like me?
Oh, of course it's not like that.
Good. Then it's decided. You have a part-time job now, right? I'll follow you there too.
Oh, okay, sure.
Hey, Tsuchiya-san, are you insane? That poor guy? Really?
He's much better than someone like you who can only rely on your parents. Also, even though he's not rich now, he's a hard worker. So maybe he'll be big someday.
What?
You're going to be late for your part-time job, right? Let's go!
Okay. Needless to say, the next day, Tomiari's harassment against me became even harsher. But thanks to D, my high school life, which I thought would end with just doing a part-time job, turned into a fulfilling one. I graduated from high school in the blink of an eye.
I really don't mind, you know. Maybe stay here at least until Asumi graduates from high school. It would be difficult for the two of you, right?
It's okay. I can't afford to cause any more trouble to you. I'm really grateful to you for taking good care of us. As soon as I graduated from high school, I got a job at the restaurant where I worked part-time. With the money I had saved from my part-time job, I decided to start living with Asumi and moved out of the relative's house. Sorry for what I said to you a long time ago. I didn't mean any harm. I was just jealous of the kids in my class. I know. Thanks for saying that. I'll do my best so that I can repay you guys someday.
Honey-chan, I'm going to school. Breakfast is in the fridge, so go ahead and eat it.
Okay. See ya. That's how my life with Asumi began. I was busy with work except for one day off a week, and all I did was sleep on the day off. As if to support me, Asumi takes care of all the housework.
I'm off. See you later.
Oh, hey, Asumi! That's not a bag, it's a frying pan!
Yikes! Oopsie. Clumsy me. I was still thinking about cooking.
Hey, is my sister okay? Although I'm sometimes surprised by her clumsiness, the two of us always helped each other, and years have passed. Congratulations on your marriage. Be happy.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you.
My sister's getting married, and today we are at a fancy restaurant together to celebrate. I'm really glad. On the day you try to go to school with a frying pan in your hand, I was worried if you would ever be able to marry in the future, but...
Hey, how long are you gonna nag me about that? It was just a cute little mistake.
Little my ass! But anyway, your home cooking is really good. Your husband will be a happy man.
Thanks. I'm confident in my cooking.
While we were having fun and enjoying delicious food, I heard a voice that I never wanted to hear again.
Oh, are you possibly that orphan, Tanabe? Why are the poor siblings here?
Huh? Tomiari? It's been about 10 years since we graduated from high school, but his appearance hasn't changed much. We recognized each other right away, and Tomiari's personality doesn't seem to have changed either.
You're having some expensive looking wine too. Are you okay? It's not a place that poor people can afford.
I'm celebrating my sister's wedding. Don't disturb us.
Oh, that's nice. Ah, I see. I guess your sister's fiancé is rich. You say it's your younger sister's wedding celebration, but the truth is, your sister is the one paying the bill. How nice of you to have a wonderful sister, Oni-chan.
Hey, it's not like that. Oni-chan is.
Stop it, Asumi. Don't bother talking to him. It will only ruin our delicious drinks and meals.
But Oni-chan...
I'm happy about how she feels, but considering where we are, I stopped Asumi. Perhaps sensing my feelings, she reluctantly but obediently sat back down in her chair.
Oh, that's scary. Like brother, like sister, huh? People without parents can't behave, can they?
I apologize for interrupting. Mr. Tomiari, is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Oh, by the way, I'll be the VP of my father's company starting next month. I do business with this restaurant, so I come here often. This is how they know my name. Tsuchiya-san is really stupid to have a man like this as her lover. Well then, excuse me.
Tomiari probably wanted to say that he was on a different level from us. After he boasted, he disappeared towards his table, accompanied by someone who looked like he was his subordinate. Are you okay? Was there any problem? Oh, it's okay. I just happened to meet an old acquaintance of mine.
Ugh, it's annoying. What was that? How dare him make fun of Oni-chan?
The waiter was worried about us. Tomiari, he often comes here, huh? Yes, he is the managing director of a seasoning company that does business with us. Seasoning? I see. When I heard his words, it all made sense to me.
Oni-chan?
Asumi, are you annoyed?
Yeah, of course. It feels like my intestines are shimmering. So much so that I feel like I can make a delicious stew in it.
I know how you feel. Then, shall we show him what we've got? About 3 weeks later. Managing Director, you'll be taking over as VP soon.
Yeah, my father asked me to, so I had no choice but to gain experience in the field until now. If you follow me as you have always done, your future will be safe, okay? Yes, of course. I'll be with you for the rest of my life.
On this day as well, Tomiari took his subordinates to a high-class restaurant, looking like he owns it.
Hey, yeah, I came again. Thank me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tomiari. Please leave.
Huh?
Tomiari and his cronies are surprised and confused.
What? I've been using your restaurant just because you were our client. And you're telling me to go home? Do you know your place?
Let me tell you as the owner then. Tomiari turned around in response to a voice from behind. The owner of the store, myself, Asumi, and Dee were there.
Oh, hello, Ikuma-san. It's been a while. And it's Tsuchiya-san, right?
Yeah, it's been a while, Tomiari-kun. It seems like you're still the same. By the way, I'm married. I'm Tanabe.
Oh, I see. You even got married. I see.
Is it my imagination that he looks regretful? Mr. Tomiari, thank you for your continued business and patronage of our restaurant. Sorry, I'm not always here, so I've only been able to say hello to you once or twice.
No, it is my pleasure. I just come here because I like it. I'll become VP next month, so I had planned to say hello to you at that time. By the way, I am being refused entry. What is this?
I made the decision.
What do you mean? I wonder if it has something to do with the people behind you.
Tomiari looks at us with a quizzical look on his face. When you came here the other day, I heard that you made a rude remark to my dear friend and fiancé.
Friend? Fiancé?
His face turns pale. No wonder he's surprised. Me and the owner of this restaurant, Seiya Ikuma, are friends, and he's also Asumi's fiancé. Yes, I had another job to do that day, so I couldn't show my face at the celebration that day. But, Mr. Tomiari, apparently you said that they were poor, huh? Thinking it was a bad idea to make fun of Seiya's fiancé, he immediately changed his attitude.
Oh dear, I can't believe your sister was Mr. Ikuma's fiancé. I'm sorry.
I hate this person. You were always looking down on Oni-chan, who worked hard even in high school, calling him poor. It's your mind that is so pitiful and poor. I won't tolerate anyone making fun of my brother.
What? A poor orphan like you can't talk like that to me.
Managing director! Tomiari regrets what he just said, but it's already too late.
After all, that is your true nature. We're very grateful that you've come here until now, but people who look down on others and cause trouble to other customers are not suitable for a restaurant. Please refrain from entering here in the future. It is my decision as the owner.
He is flustered as he doesn't know what to say, even though he wants to make an excuse.
I don't think I can introduce him to your company now. It's a shame because the seasonings you have are very good.
Huh? Introduce?
Yes, Hironobu and I were scheduled to have a business meeting with your company next week.
Introduce Tanabe-kun to our company? What kind of joke is that?
Tomiari glances at me in a mocking manner.
Well, Hironobu is the president of Love Food.
Huh? President?
Tomiari makes a stupid sound in response to Seiya's words.
Love Food, you say? What? You've heard of it? What are you talking about? They're expanding tremendously fast now, and they're attracting the most attention in the food and beverage industry due to its excellent customer service and delicious food. Don't you know? What? Tanabe's company is? No way.
I told you back then, right? Hironobu will become big.
But he smiles back at Tomiari, who is surprised and has his mouth open like a carp.
I met him at a management seminar. He was the same age as me, so we became friends right away. Back then, he had just launched his company and wanted to give back to his relatives, and he said in the future, he wanted to provide an environment where orphans could get good education. He's a very inspiring person.
Seiya keeps smiling.
Hironobu was different from me, having no particular goals and simply following in my parents' footsteps. My mindset changed after meeting him. There's no way that people like us, who were born into fortunate circumstances, could make fun of him. Especially an arrogant prick like you, who doesn't seem to be making any effort at all.
Grr.
Tomiari lets out a low growl, not being able to talk back to him. Seiya said everything I wanted to say. Well, that's how it is. No matter how good your company's products may be, if I can't trust the people handling them, I can't do business with you.
I'll have to find a substitute too.
Wait! There's nothing better than our products, so please don't say that!
Shut up. Get lost.
Hey!
Oni-chan, Seiya, so cool.
Let's go. It's a dinner party for us.
It's been a while since the four of us got together.
Oh man, I'm hungry.
Hey, please wait! Please!
Whoa, so lame. I wonder if I should stay in this company. After that, his father brought his son to Seiya and I to apologize. In the end, seasonings influenced the taste of the dishes dramatically, so Seiya decided to continue to do business with them. I decided to sign a contract with them as well. As for Tomiari, it seems that the president regretted spoiling him too much, and he decided to fire him. He was forced to start living on his own from scratch, so he was kicked out of the house and is currently looking for a job.
Oni-chan, you're crying too much. The ceremony hasn't even started yet.
But that little Asumi has become so beautiful.
You were small too when I was small. Don't sound like you're my dad.
Well, I'm sure he can't help but feel very happy.
Here, Hironobu, don't wipe your tears with your sleeve. Use a handkerchief. But you're really beautiful, Asumi-chan. I'm so happy that you invited me to your wedding. Also, Hironobu-kun sends me money every month. I've already received more than enough in return.
We owe a debt of gratitude that we will never be able to repay. Please let me do at least that much.
That's right. I am grateful for being able to celebrate this day with you all.
Asumi!
When my child is born, I want them to grow up to be like Oni-chan.
Oh! Asumi!
Stop it! Don't come to me with tears and snots all over your face.
Even if there are differences in the environment we're born into, you can shape your own life. If you don't give in to your circumstances and work hard, you will be rewarded. With my new family, I will continue to build a happy life. My high school life began with some expectations and apprehensions about the new environment. I was helping my family until late yesterday again, and I overslept. My parents run a small liquor store in a small town. I help out on a daily basis. No, that's an excuse. I decided to support my parents. My name is Takuto Shirakawa. I'm a first-year high school student. Whoa! Run, May! Perfect attendance award with no tardies or absences. That's one of my goals in high school. If I set goals for myself and achieve them one by one, I'll definitely become a strong man who can support my parents. I'm inspired by the main characters of many shonen mangas, and I live my days thinking like that. I made it. 10 minutes before the bell rings, I made it to the hallway where my classroom is. Well done, May. Now, my dream of winning the perfect attendance award will continue. I'm a genius. I praise myself in my heart as I catch my breath. Praise yourself, is what my father taught me.
Hey, out of my way. You disturb me like that every morning. You're really insidious.
Huh? When I looked up, my classmate, Tsubame Ayano, was looking down at me with her arms folded and was making sarcastic comments. Her family runs a fairly large company, and she is what you would call a rich girl. It seems like she just walked in from the front, and she goes out of her way to stand in front of me. Are you telling me to get out of the way when I'm barely breathing? You just have to avoid me, right?
Wow, are you really a man? You're not only poor, but also insidious. That's just so bad.
Huh? Poverty has nothing to do with it. It's better than being rich and stupid. It's just about who will get out of the way. What a stupid argument. This girl has been harassing me like crazy ever since I entered the school.
I'm not stupid, you are!
See? You're stupid. You can only argue back like an elementary school kid.
What? In the future, I will become a great woman who will be buried in the ground. Just watch me!
I don't get you at all. I wonder if being buried in the ground is highly regarded these days. No freaking way. While we were having such a stupid argument. Fushimiya-senpai, please say something. This girl has been making fun of me for being poor. He's Itaru Fujimiya, the most handsome guy in school. There are fan clubs for him not only on campus, but also at nearby women's colleges.
Huh? You are the one making fun of me!
You guys, that's a waste of time. Both of you are crap. Go back to elementary school. We fell silent at Fujimiya-senpai's perfectly reasonable words. Well, but isn't it wrong to criticize someone's family circumstances, Ayano? So you lost this argument this time, okay? Well, don't be late for class. The judgment given by senpai was in favor of me. I'm proud of my victory, and Ayano is frustrated.
Oh, the bell!
Ayano and I raced to the classroom in a hurry. And then the days passed, and I turned 33 in the blink of an eye. My parents had a lot of hardships, but they raised me well. I want to support and repay them. That feeling hasn't changed from my high school days. And now, I run my own startup. Although we are still in the growth process, I now have many employees, so I work hard every day. Phew, I finally did it. I would like to take a short break before starting the next work. It's 9 p.m. The regular working hours finish at 6 p.m., so the employees have gone home, and I'm the only one in the office. When I looked up from my desk to take a break, what jumped in front of me was an empty office. Whoa, what a mess. I've been so busy I haven't had enough time to clean it. My company is still small, so each person has a huge amount of work to do. As a result, we have put off organizing and cleaning. This is no good. If I don't decide on the placement of things properly, people will end up making more mistakes. I'll think about it later. I'ma take a nap for now. A large sofa in the corner of the office. And... Huh? You done? I thought there was no one around, so I couldn't help but scream. Fushimiya-senpai, what are you doing? Didn't you go home? Huh? I was playing games. You were still here, so I thought it's okay. Yes, he's Itaru Fujimiya, my senpai from high school. He's still a senpai I respect, and now work for my company. Even after our relationship became president and employee, I still call him Fujimiya-senpai. Jeez, is it the special event period again? Yeah, it was a waste of time to travel back home. It ended up being a success, thanks. Well, that's good to hear. When the company was first established, the rest space was a place for relaxation. It's now completely run down and messed up. It's impossible. I'll ask a cleaning company. Yeah, I better do that. Huh? What? Are you gonna clean it? At last? Yes, at last! If you knew it's a mess, why didn't you tell me sooner? No way. This nest is the most relaxing place for me right now. Make it at your own home. I just don't have enough time. Now that I have employees, I want to prioritize work above all else. As I decided to have a cleaning company come, one of my worries was solved. Senpai, I'm still gonna stay here, but please go home and rest. We have work tomorrow too. You aren't going home yet? I still have things to do. Do you mean this? Senpai! There were materials I was going to deal with. It seems Fujimiya-senpai had dealt with them for me. You also have work tomorrow, right? Hey, let's go home. Give me a ride. Senpai, thank you so much. Then let's get ready to go home. I'll drive. Fujimiya-senpai walks to work. It seemed like he wanted me to give him a ride, but I was still grateful. And a few days later, I asked the cleaning company to clean my office. Then, who came was... Huh? No way. Ayano? Why are you...
My name is Ayano, and I came here to clean.
The person who came to work as a cleaner was Tsubame Ayano, my former classmate who used to ridicule me as a poor guy. You working part-time? Even though you're rich?
Shut up!
There must be a reason why she is working part-time. But I'm not gonna pry. When Ayano speaks, I will listen. I think that's fine. However, Ayano suddenly turned to the side and mumbled with a pained expression.
I can't believe you were the president of this company. If you want to make fun of me, just do it. I've made fun of you too, so...
Huh? Why? I'm so grateful that you came. I don't understand the point of making fun of you.
Huh?
What's with that weird face? Am I saying something strange?
Huh? No, it's not like that, but... When I was in high school, I made fun of you so much. What are you? You weirdo?
Apparently, she thought that she would be made fun of for working part-time. No, that's not true. I'm telling you, cleaning is also a great job. It's not a job that anyone can do, don't you think?
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Even if I'm in a situation like this, I can't be like you, huh? I haven't changed at all.
What the heck? You're so honest all of a sudden. It creeps me out. Will it rain some cabbage tomorrow?
I take it back. I hate you.
Hearing that, I laughed out loud. Oh, I'm relieved that you haven't changed. Well, how have you been?
Well, I'm good. Hey, Shirakawa.
When I replied and looked at Ayano, she stared at me and immediately lowered her head.
I'm sorry. Back then, I said a lot of terrible things to you. I've always regretted them. I don't ask for forgiveness, but please, could you please leave this cleaning job to me?
I'm sure she's desperately trying to do her job for something or someone. Looking at her, I remember how desperate I was for my parents, and I smile. Don't worry, I said too much too. I'm sorry too. Past is past, so let's look forward to working with each other again.
Yeah, thanks, Shirakawa. By the way, this office is a mess.
I know. That's why I called you, right? After this, Ayano scolded me for being too untidy. And in the blink of an eye, my office was brought back to life. And a few days later, Ayano came to clean my office again.
Perfect.
Ayano puts her hands on her hip and murmurs to herself with satisfaction. Yeah, it's perfect. Thanks again, Ayano.
What? Why are you eavesdropping, you perv?
I got a critical hit on my side with a broom. Hey, guys, is my body still okay?
But, to be honest, I didn't think you were this good at cleaning.
Cleaning has been a habit of mine for a long time.
Ayano's parents are business owners. They apparently taught her cleaning is the key to success.
After my family's company went bankrupt, my mother became weak. So I started doing all the cleaning.
That's right. Her parents' company has gone bankrupt due to recession. Ayano works multiple part-time jobs to support her parents. Cleaning is one of them. And I want to support her who wants to support her parents. I'm too embarrassed to tell her that though. While we were talking, Fujiya-senpai suddenly came over. Thank you for your hard work, Ayano. Thank you as always.
Well, it's work, so...
Oh yeah, Ayano. Please clean the president's house next time. That guy's house is a total mess. Fujiya-senpai came to my house the other day. I was told on.
Hey, cleaning is the key to success. Were you listening to me?
I'm busy, okay?
You fool. No cleaning, no success. I've told you many times. If you want to be more successful, clean. I'm gonna come check on you, okay? I'm really coming.
It's nighttime. What are you thinking? Are you a virgin, President? Fujiya-senpai? No, why do you say that? And Ayano really ended up coming to clean my house. We used to be at loggerheads with each other, but we gradually grew closer to each other. And it had already been 3 months since Ayano started coming to clean. Thanks to you, my office is always comfortable. Work efficiency has mysteriously improved, and new projects have started to come in.
Thanks to Ayano-san, my work has become so efficient. Thank you. Drink this if you like. Oh, thank you very much.
My employees really like her. She's so lively. By the way, my house is always super tidy too, thanks to her.
Huh? Are you maybe...
Oh, hello.
Today, Kanta Senyu, a salesman who came to her office for the first time, spots Ayano. She awkwardly turns her head away as she greets him.
So you are Tsubame Ayano!
Well,
Maybe you don't remember me? It's me, Kanta Senyu. I was your classmate in junior high.
He claims to be her classmate from junior high. He leans forward and approaches her.
Why are you doing a cleaning job? You've always been an arrogant and cool woman. Thanks to you, I realized my desire.
what do you mean by desire?
I want to be oppressed by a strong and cool woman. I want to be stepped on physically.
Huh?
But, why did you, who taught me this, fall to such a rank?
What are you? Why should I give a damn about that?
He suddenly imposes his ideals on Ayano. She shrinks back in fear. Hey, you. What do you think you're saying?
Shirakawa?
Noticing the commotion outside the office, I stood in front of the man to protect Ayano. Ayano, who is always strong, hides behind me, scared. I glared at the man.
I don't know who you are, but please move away. I need to tell her my desire. Please don't destroy my dreams. You're cool, high-handed, and elegant. You have to be that way.
That's your selfish ideal. Don't force that upon her. And Ayano has not fallen in any way. She's trying her hardest to support her parents. What do you know about her? My employees nearby fell silent as I raised my voice. Those who adore Ayano glared at him with contempt. I think the current Ayano is many times cooler than before. She taught me the importance of cleaning, gave me peace of mind. She did not run away from the painful reality, and desperately paved a way to live. She is a strong woman. Leave, and I will cancel all transactions with your company from now on.
Are you the president? Oh, wait, please. It was all just a joke.
Joke? Stop messing around. I respect not only Ayano, but all the cleaning staff. I'm terrible at cleaning, but I can live comfortably thanks to them. If you don't understand that, I have nothing more to talk about with you.
Shirakawa!
Just as I said that, Fujimiya-senpai tapped me on the shoulder. Hey, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but my president is busy. President, a phone call for you. Leave the rest to me. Senpai, thank you. Well then, I'll leave it to you. Okay. After hearing his reply, I returned to my office. With him there, Ayano is safe. Well, I lied about the phone call, but...
Huh? Fujimiya-senpai?
Senpai walks up to Kanta Senyu while scratching his head in annoyance. He kindly smiled at Ayano, who was looking at them nervously, and... Is it you who just harassed my precious Kohai? Did you bother my precious president, make him angry, and make him take up his time? Huh? Kanta's cheeks turned red as he felt frightened by his cold voice and gaze, and...
Yes, it was me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
He made a stupid noise and ran away from the scene. Gross. What was that voice at the end?
Fujimiya-senpai, I think he fell in love with you.
Huh? Why? This handsome man unintentionally opened a new door for Kanta Senyu, who was super masochistic. After that, Kanta Senyu went back to his office and... his boss found out everything, and he got severely scolded.
I am very sorry. Look, you apologize too.
I'm sorry.
Kanta Senyu came to apologize to me afterward with his boss. He also apologized to Ayano too, and...
It's him. I want to be stepped on, to be despised, to be insulted. Fujimiya-sama.
Hey, President. If that guy steps his foot in our office again, I'ma quit my job. Huh? What happened? Senpai looks depressed as he's being looked at passionately. Later, Kanta Senyu was demoted and sent to another region, and never came to our office again. It seems that he became mentally ill after not being able to meet Fujimiya-senpai, so he quit his job. After that, he became a social recluse. And today too, Tsubame Ayano is cleaning my house. Of course, I started cleaning too. Thanks to your lessons, I've gradually learned how to clean more efficiently.
Well, is that so? It's my job, so... Hey, Shirakawa, thanks for helping me the other day.
Why are you speaking so formally all of a sudden?
Well, I'll regret it again if I don't tell you honestly. You've always been doing your best for your parents. And, well, I've been curious about you for a long time. It's not like I like you, okay? So, even though I couldn't be honest with you, I was always curious about you.
You're just one step away, Ayano-chan. Good luck!
Why are you here?
Fujimiya-senpai was here to visit me. Ayano didn't seem to notice because he was being cozy under a futon. So, I learned that she always liked me, and that she couldn't be honest. I accepted her feelings. When I met you again, I was too embarrassed to say it, but... learning that you're also doing your best for your parents, made me happy that we are the same. I realized I liked you. So, well, please go out with me.
Fine. I can't help it.
You're just one more step from being completely honest.
Fujimiya-senpai, shut up!
We grew up in different environments, and we kept looking down on each other. Even so, we were both able to do our best for someone else, so I'm sure we'll be fine together. Both money and time are important, but what's more important is to have a rich heart that allows you to laugh and be happy with your loved ones. I want to have such a big heart and live a happy life with her from now on. My name's Toyasu Eguchi. I'm an ordinary businessman working for a wholesaler of food products. The way I joined the company was unique, but the company is reasonably large and I have a relatively fulfilling life. If only I had a girlfriend. Well, what can't be done, can't be done. That's how I gave up about it. But... Hey, Soyaguchi-san! Wanna go to a matchmaking party? What? Are you serious? I'll go! I'll go! Whoa, you really wanna go, huh? Well, it's next Friday night. I'm so happy that I got a chance to get a girlfriend without any effort. And I am about to go home after work today, and...
Toya Soyaguchi-san, it's Friday night and I was wondering if you would go out with me?
It's Yori Minobayashi who spoke to me. She's the daughter of the president. Her personality can be summed up in one word. Selfish. For some reason, she often gets involved with me. Oh, sorry. I have somewhere to go, so see ya!
He ran away!
And I managed to escape and made it through. Oh, you're a teacher?
Yes, I am. Teachers don't have a lot of chances to meet single guys. Everyone is either children or married.
Ah, when I think about it, that must be true. Then, we should cherish this meeting.
I agree, we definitely should.
I turned my head to look at the familiar voice.
So this is an izakaya. It's cheap place, isn't it?
Yori was standing there, looking disgusted. Why is a rich young lady like her here?
Huh? To refuse my invitation to come to a place like this? Well, it's okay. I've learned a good lesson.
In the end, Yori left right away. But she ruined the mood, and the party was over shortly afterwards. My hopes of getting a girlfriend at this party were crushed. Damn it! I was expecting so much from the party! The next Monday morning, we were reflecting on what happened. She totally ruined it. Yeah, all three of them were pretty too. I guess we'll just have to assume we were out of luck. Oops, the lady in question is here. Yori, accompanied by her secretary, Yuki Yamase, walks down the corridor. She's the daughter of the president and a graduate of a renowned college. It's amazing that she's the VP at such a young age. Above all, she's beautiful. Well, if she wasn't so selfish, I wouldn't have anything to say about her. You idiot! What's so selfish about her? Everyone says she's an excellent lady with a good personality. Hey, you forgot about the party on Friday? She just happened to walk into the wrong restaurant, right? Just happened to walk in, huh? I was thinking about that absent-mindedly while replying to an email. I asked a few people after that, and they said they never felt that Yori was selfish either. In fact, many of them said they have hardly ever spoken with her. So, why does she talk to me? I don't get it. Well, there's no point in thinking about it, so I decided to concentrate on my work. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we send the wrong product? Yes. Oh, I apologize. I see. Please let your staff eat the wrong product we sent. I'll bring you the correct one as soon as possible. It seems that the delivery was made with the wrong ingredients. I immediately contacted my colleague at the market and asked her to secure the ingredients, and I got up from my seat. Thank goodness the client is nearby. Oh, I have to hurry. I got up and headed down the hallway. And for some reason, when I got to the hallway, Yori was standing there blocking my way. Vice President?
You seem to be in a hurry. Is something wrong?
Well, there's been a mistake in delivery, and I'm going to apologize and deliver the right ingredients. I have to be there before noon, so I'm in a hurry.
I see. I'm coming too.
Excuse me? Well, around the same time, her secretary, Yuki Yamase, was watching us from the window.
Oh, they're going out together after all. Well, it can't be helped if you get orders from the top. Toya Soyaguchi. Will it be a fruitful love story? Or a tragic one? Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Her voice faded away without being heard by anyone, and the vice president really followed me.
What? Why are you here, Vice President?
The colleague in charge of the market is surprised to see Yori.
Hello. It's a good opportunity for me to learn about the market, so I came along.
She just came randomly, though. I apologize for this incident, and then Yori and I delivered the correct ingredients to the diner.
It's fine. Rather, thank you for going out of your way to deliver them to us.
Nonoichi-san, who just recently started working here, said so without being angry. I'm glad to hear that. Then we will go back.
Well, let's see. It's just about lunchtime, so let's have a meal, shall we?
What? And Yori sits down at a nearby seat.
I wonder if this is appropriate, but welcome.
Nonoichi-san looks puzzled too. I had no choice but to take a seat and have lunch with her. When I finished ordering, she looked at me intently. What is it, ma'am? You're staring at my face.
Well, I just feel relaxed seeing your face.
Thanks for that. I'm not sure if she's making fun of me or not. Don't think you can solve everything with money! Stop joking around! A dream. Yes, this must be a dream. Memories of my college days. A fond memory. The first thing you do is apologize! What was that? I'm sure this was the time when this woman bumped into my friend and broke his precious stuff. I vaguely recalled it. And I think she tried to settle it with money, and I got mad at her. Huh? Is this girl Yori Minobayashi? The next day, forgetting about such a dream, I came to work, and Yuki Yamase talked to me.
Mr. Soyaguchi, the Vice President wants to see you. Please come to conference room 2.
The Vice President? I'm busy, so can I say no?
That would be a brave move. I hope you find another job soon.
I'll go see her.
Looks like you're here.
I went to the conference room, and somehow, Yori was waiting for me in a dimly lit room with the blackout curtains closed. So, what did you want me for? I have to make an appointment with new clients.
You're in a bad mood, huh? Well, come join me for a bit. Oh, before that, I'm going to pick some flowers. Ooh!
She tripped over? Hey, are you okay? I ran up to the fallen Yori.
Ow! It was dark, so I tripped over. Huh?
At that moment, I heard the sound of the open door closing and being locked. What? Wait, what? To follow that, the projector was automatically activated, and Yori's image was projected on the screen.
Huh. You look surprised that the door was locked as soon as I left the conference room, huh?
You're still here.
Oh, there's no use screaming. You can't leave the conference room until you finish watching the video.
It's you who just screamed.
Toya Soyaguchi. I'm going to say it simply. This Saturday, go with me on a date.
Yori smashes the projector on the floor as hard as she can as she screams. She should take good care of the company's equipment. What?
Leave the room.
What the heck was that all about? I have absolutely no idea what she wanted to do. As I was walking around thinking about that, oh, Soyaguchi-san! I think I can organize another matchmaking party. Wanna go? How can you set up a party like that so easily? Well, I'll go. There's a good website to organize a party. Well, I'll see you next Friday.
I guess it's about time. What? What the heck? Another matchmaking party?
After returning to the conference room, Yuki Yamase told Yori what she had heard, and she was shocked.
It's because you're slow and clumsy. He is very active in making a girlfriend, so he might soon get. Oh dear. For now, let's bust up the party again.
Well, time flies, and the next Friday evening has arrived already.
Good evening. I look forward to getting to know you.
Oh, aren't they pretty? We met up with new ladies and they look great.
We are drinking buddies. Oh, but we're just regular office workers.
Then we enter the restaurant, place our order, and start chatting happily.
Wow, you're a salesperson? Isn't sales kind of hard work?
Actually, it's easy once you go outside. I spend most of the time driving anyway. Slacking off is also a necessary technique for salespeople. As long as you meet your quota, that's all that matters.
I see. I'd love to hear more about that.
Huh? And somehow, there was a Yori there. Vice President? Why are you here?
Forget that. But I can't believe you guys are having a matchmaking party after work.
It's our private time, so it doesn't matter to you.
I see. Then take off the company emblem.
Oh, shoot! We look at each other with a bitter look. When I wear this company emblem, I'm recognized as an employee of this company. That's what I've been told since I was a new employee. It's our fault for not taking it off.
If you get drunk and cause a problem, it hurts the name of our company. Hey, can you please get out of here? Look, I don't know who you are, but we're having a good time drinking, so don't interrupt us. Hey, you guys take off that badge too.
And Yori said this to her condescendingly.
How rude. So this is how a poor woman who comes to look for a guy in a shabby place like this is. You women are.
Enough! These girls have nothing to do with it. Everyone's doing their best to have fun. You have no right to make fun of that. I exploded in anger. I can't overlook the fact that she's making fun of other people who she doesn't even know. In the first place, what's so fun about interrupting someone's part? Huh? Oh, wait, don't cry! But she turns to me while trying to hold back her tears.
I just want you to.
Huh? Me?
Enough!
Saying that, Yori ran out of the restaurant. Huh?
Huh? Go after her. She likes you. That's why she interrupted the party.
What? I make a dumb sound. Yori Minobayashi likes me?
Well, it's her fault for not being honest, but try to bring other girls down like that means she wants you to look at her. Girls are tricky, aren't we? What am I doing? I did as Yamase-san told me to do, but why did it backfire on me? He got angry. He hates me now. What should I do from tomorrow?
It was easy to find Yori stumbling along with regrets. Vice President, please wait! I finally caught up with you. I tried to catch my breath.
Yaguchi-san, you chased after me? I'm glad, but what should I do at a time like this?
At times like this. Oh, I know. He taught me a long time ago, didn't he? I'm sorry.
Yori bowed deeply as she said that.
No matter what I say, it's an excuse. So let me at least apologize for my words and actions.
The first thing you need to do is apologize. Now you're doing it.
What? You remember?
Well, to be precise, I remembered recently. The woman who bumped into my friend and broke his valuable thing and tried to settle it with money without an apology. As I recall, I got really mad at that time too, didn't I? Oh, good old days. Maybe that's why I remembered when I scolded her earlier.
That's me. It's definitely me.
She puts her hand on her chest to tell me it's her.
I'd like to talk with you for a bit. Is there somewhere we can talk?
Then we go into a nearby restaurant and sit across from each other. Whoa, this is an expensive looking restaurant, but I can't possibly take her to a family restaurant.
I may be an annoyance annoying woman who causes nothing but trouble for you, but...
It's hard to confirm or deny her, so I just put on an ambiguous face and stay silent.
But when you first got mad at me, I realized something.
Okay.
Until then, I thought that most things could be solved by just paying money. I thought the same thing would work even with my friends. Looking back now, I've been horrible, but at the time I didn't even doubt my way of doing things. But you got angry with me, right? You told me to apologize before offering the money. Then I thought about what you said. At first, I was frustrated, but then I was also convinced. Then I stopped giving out money easily and everyone left. They left me really easily.
Yes, she realized that it was a relationship connected just by money. Everyone was not looking at Yori as a person, but as a source of money.
I like you for letting me realize such an important thing.
What? The woman earlier told me this, but when I actually hear it from her, I'm surprised.
So don't go to a matchmaking party anymore. Don't try to date other women. I might be selfish, but I've fallen in love with you. For the fact that you got mad at me head on, regardless of who I am.
Oh, that just reminded me. The one who made me join this company was...
That was me.
She takes out a funny mask and shows it to me. Yes, it is no coincidence that I joined this company where she is.
You should join this company! Yes, you should! You will regret it if you don't.
Hey! I get it! Oh, you're scaring me. I see. I finally understand why you were only involved with me. I shrugged my shoulders. I thought she was just being selfish, but I guess that was just her clumsy way of getting close to me. But, you know, I don't know what to do. You said that out of the blue.
You mean you're going to refuse?
She sounds a little worried. Well, how should I put it? First of all, you need to properly apologize to the members of today's party, not just me.
I get it. I know I caused them a lot of trouble.
And we can think about our relationship.
Huh?
How about starting as friends first? Our relationship finally took a big step forward on this day. Well, then I called my colleague and he said they were still drinking, so we went back to the izakaya together.
I'm really sorry. It's okay. You love him, so of course you were frustrated.
Hey! What the heck did you do to get the vice president? Oh, By the way, the person who was plotting Iori's actions in various ways was...
The young lady who is selfish only to the guy she loves. This is a useful story. Definitely useful.
Hey, that thing.
What should I do with her?
Yuki Yamase, who writes novels as a side job, is the one who manipulated Yori to make new stories. She was thoroughly scolded by Yori after this. Well, anyway, we become friends for the time being. Hey, this is too luxurious for me.
You're the one who said it, right? You said you want to see how I spend my life every day.
Here, like this. Put on a song and sing it.
I'm embarrassed to sing in front of people, though.
We live in different worlds. Differences in values can cause disagreements. That's why we are taking turns experiencing each other's life. And, well, I think it's important to put it into proper words. So, Yori, can you officially go out with me?
Yes!
We will probably still have our differences and struggles, but together, I'm sure we can figure everything out.